I grew up in Easterhouse, in Provan Hall of all places. I had a good childhood really. I couldn't say it was a bad one. Once I got older, I went to the army. I'd done my training in the army, but I had to come out because I'd done my Achilles tendons in. And when I came out of the army, I had nothing to do, no job, no nothing. So I ended up with a couple of my pals and the usual drinking away, smoking more hash and all that kind of stuff. And that was the way of life then, when I was younger. Everybody else was doing it, so why not me? I didn't realise that over the years I was getting heavier and heavier into drink. It was a progression that you don't really notice yourself, and nobody else really noticed it because we were all the same basically. Once I'd kind of settled down, got married and that kind of stuff, the wife had started to realise that something was wrong, and I can remember it was one night in my own house. A couple of my pals that were up and we were drinking away, and I took a fit. I don't know, it just kind of came on me all of a sudden. Then I realised that was it, I had to do something about it. So I went to the doctors and says, look, something wrong, I need to get this sorted now. They tried to do me home detox on a number of occasions. I would work for maybe 3 or 4 months and I would kid myself on drinking the non-alcoholic beer and things like that kind of stuff. And then bang, back on the normal stuff. And it got heavier and heavier. I couldn't see it myself, but everybody else could see there was jaundice and things. So the wife was at work and she decided, I'm going to phone the doctor. So she did, she phoned the doctor and I'm got the kids ready for school and things like that, going out the door. And the doctor appeared at the door and I was, right, okay. So she had one look at me and says, right, I think it's time, you need to go to hospital. And that was it, she phoned an ambulance for me. I can remember going into Ward 10 in the Royal Infirmary. And they were giving me lactulose and everything was just running at me. Tried to get to the toilets, go to the toilet and collapsed. And that was the last I remember. I woke up 6 weeks later in intensive care. I'd had to be brought back to life twice. I had tubes down my throat and it was very, very scary. Eventually I kind of realised what was happening and that was me, I knew I'd been given a second chance basically, and this is the time I've got to right the wrongs that I've done and get myself help. I was advised to go for counselling, which is what I'd done. Engaged with GAP, which is a Greater Easterhouse Alcohol Awareness Project. And I had my counselling for about 6 months or so, and that really helped. And during that time with the counselling, I was introduced to Walter Brown from the Sunday Social, and I was asked if I'd like to go along there to see how the recovery cafes and that work. I went along and I took part. Acid detox, massage, group meetings, cooking sessions. And the cooking sessions jumped at me straight away because cooking's a passion of mine. I love cooking. So as it happens, I was asked if I wanted to become a volunteer. And I thought to myself, well, I've been using the services for a while and I think it's time for me to give back to the community something that I've destroyed some of the community the way I've been over my life. So I jumped at the chance and I became a volunteer with them. I can live my life like a normal person these days. I don't have to have a drink to socialise. I can go to the pubs with my pals and sit and have a drink, a Coke, orange, whatever. They can still be drinking, it's up to them if they want to drink, that's their choice. But for me, I don't touch a drink at all. I've not had a drink in nearly 5 years now. And I've now became the vice chair in NERC, and I'm still doing volunteering with the Sunday Social. And I go around to visit other cafes and help out where I can, and try and advise them other things they can implement in the cafes. And I've got a good support network running about me through NERC and the volunteers and the clients that come through the doors. So the recovery cafes work if people give them a chance. They don't have to take everything that's offered. They can try it. If they don't like it, don't use it. But I do advise that people come through the doors and try them. And I keep myself clean by doing my voluntary work and helping other people. That's my passion now. A lot of people have helped me, and I want to be able to provide help for others along in their journey. Oh, the Community Recovery Cafe, we are a brilliant bunch of people. The first thing we'll do is tell you everything that's available in the cafe, and we'll sit down with a tea, coffee, soup, sandwich or breakfast, depending what cafe you go to, and explain what's there and how we work. We can even arrange to meet you, to bring you into the place, or we've got peer mentors that will come out and go for coffees and things that way, and go to meetings that way if you need them. A brilliant bunch of people.